Alright guys, welcome back. We are going to be working on the next point of the exercise. So if I control minus and see, I have two parts of it done. So we're going to be working on the multiple curves. So it gets a little harder as you go through it. The first one should have been a little bit easier, but when we are working on the multiple tools, it's going to be a little bit harder. And that's okay, it's going to get a little bit harder just so you can see what you can do with the multiple curves and other things you could do with the tool. I'm going to create a new layer. Doesn't have to, that's just how I like to work. I'm going to go back to select my pen tool and I'm going to follow the directions through it. Alright, so with the multiple curves, you're going to start at number 1. It's pretty easy. You just click and press and hold down, and you're going to hold the shift key, which is going to allow you to draw the arch. This is how do you control the arch shape, and you're going to drag and release. So it's going to be that high. That's going to give you the nice curve. You're going to click on number 3. You're going to hold down the shift key and drag to number 4 and release, which is going to give you a nice longer curve, which is going to be very good. When you release, you go to number 5. You hold the shift key. You drag to number 6. You release, to get a curve that will continue, almost like a wave. You know what I mean? It's a nice, easy path that continues up. It doesn't have any stopping points, and visually it is quite pleasing. You're going to drag to number 6. You will release. You're going to click on number 7, hold that shift key to bring that anchor point down, and drag to number 8 and release. And that is how you do a multiple curve that continues. Remember that these have to be at the same, so I go back to this tool, I click it off, they have to be at the same anchor points. See how these are all the same length? If they weren't, you wouldn't have a continuous line. And that's the hardest part about the pen tool, is getting that line to be nice and curved and continuous. Okay, I'm going to move on to the next one. Remember, if you are not understanding this, pause, replay, or you may ask me for some help. I will help you. Okay, we're going to do curves with corner points. Again, really nice and easy, because all the directions are right here in front of us. This is why I love this exercise so much, because it helps you learn this tool in all its possibilities. There's a lot of possibilities with these tools, and you don't always get to see them all because there's just so much. So this kind of exercise explores you to many different types of things that you can do. And we're going to do a nice curve. This is more of a wave. I don't know what I was talking about. I was calling this a wave. This is more of a wave. It gives you that nice pattern that gives you some corner points. So it always depends on what you're trying to do. But these are exercises show you what you can do. So for this one, you're going to press and click and hold down the shift key. Drag your point here. Whoops, I did not do that. Okay. So hold on. Click. Oh, I don't have it on the pen tool. That would be important. So if things aren't happening, well, you make sure you're on the right tool, because I did not. And that happens to everyone, so even I make those mistakes. So you're going to click, you're going to hold that shift key, you're going to drag that down, you're going to release. Okay, you're going to go to number 3. You're going to press directly on that anchor point, so you really need to make sure. And you are going to drag down. Sorry, hold on. Yeah, oh, so you just click. That's right. And then you drag down here and release. And you click. And you drag down here, release, and click. And then you can drag down here. But you really don't have to, unless you wanted to do another one, which is really nice. Which I will, just for fun. And then you click and you create a nice, evenly spaced points, which you really do get a nice pointed but curved line. Okay, so I am going to pause it at this video. I want to keep them in short segments. It's easier to do with these videos. I don't want them to be too long for you guys. So if you have any questions about these two, remember to please ask, replay the video, and alright, I'm going to keep going.